Welcome back to another Tuskegee Jokemen podcast show episode. Zoom edition YouTube special number 126. I am your co-pilot YUSUF Ali.
And I'm Pat Johnson, legend.
Ground control, Aston Wallace.
Quincy Johnson II. I'm lounging, drunk as hell.
Charles Kelly is somewhere at his.
Charles is he's here.
He here. We are.
He got exposed brick at his house now.
My team may or may not drop in, but anyway, yeah, man. Speaking of, I just wanted to mention what you said, Aston, about in the group chat when I was talking about old boy. I like him rapping that shit on the news. You don't like him rapping this song?
About that shit, but I also do not like it.
Oh, you talking about Ari Melbourne?
Yeah.
Hey man, let him appropriate. That's
it's not even appropriation. At this point, rap been the dominant genre for at least 15 years. He only about 30, 33? He grew up listening.
He in his 40s, but yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, but he needs to recite LP's lyrics and not Killer Mike, is what I'm saying. If you go ahead, we're gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
Well, Killer Mike said that was his lyrics. According to the post, Killer Mike was like, "Go ahead and finish that LP line."
Okay.
Nope. I'm against it. I'm against it. I don't even know the person. I don't watch MSNBC because Steve Renacki don't be there no more. But
you talking about Ari Melbourne?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ari Melbourne's the dumbest motherfucker.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Charles.
I don't
it's so weak, yo. It's so weak. It's pandering. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
I do not need to be watching politics and have someone quote 21 Savage. Like, it's not cool. It's dumb.
I mean, you have fleas, nigga.
I really just don't like it in general. I watch First Take all the time, and Max Kellerman be always try to get street cred by reciting rap lyrics. It's like you don't have to be in the streets to know rap. Yeah. It's a weak ass way of trying to invalidate niggas and try to also make yourself seem somewhat cool, which you ain't. It's like,
and they don't do it naturally. Like, niggas have put rap lyrics into their commentary, but they just do it because they just like naturally talking in a way. But they gotta make it this whole like, just so you know I'm doing this. Like, nah, nigga, just if you naturally thinking in this way, just let it fly out.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said what I said about that. Now when he did it with Nipsey, of course everybody know fucking fuck down Trump. Of course everybody know 21 Savage. But for him to pull a fucking B-side, I don't even know which which fucking Run the Jewels song that is. And I got all I'm a Run the Jewels fan. I didn't talk to Killer Mike on Twitter. That's my motherfucker. I still don't know what that is. That means he heard some shit in a song that reminded him of some shit that's going on. I don't think nobody that shit.
He might have too.
Okay, well, I don't want no white Eric Michael Dyson off top.
Well, these whites love rap. I want to know when I started working at that school. So they really listen to, like, they put me on shit in 06. So like I know they listen.
YUSUF, you can't tell me that this white guy deserves credit for reciting rap lyrics when it is the most gentrified and pandering ass rap group of all time.
Whoa.
I'm pandering. What do you don't even listen to rap? Come on, let's talk about.
I don't listen to rap, nigga. It's Killer Mike and a white guy, and all of a sudden they are
about Killer Mike. You ain't never listened to
Killer Mike. I ain't never listened. What are we talking about, my nigga?
You ain't never.
Guy who did Adidas.
You like that guy? Adidas.
Got with his white guy.
Okay. Well, guys, everybody's yelling.
Let's be real.
Everybody's yelling one at a time.
Killer Mike was never on no TV.
I ain't about to talk. You can talk about
Bernie Sanders was not with that nigga until he got with that white guy. Let's cut that shit out. That nigga was not speaking for Atlanta. He was a nigga low in the Dungeon family. Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
You don't want to hear it.
What the fuck is that, man?
You don't want to hear it. You don't listen to Killer Mike.
Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody
listen to
white people. White people, I guarantee if you go to a show, you look like a grain of fucking pepper in a salt mill, my nigga. Let's be real.
Keep the sneak, so I can't take what you're saying about Killer Mike serious.
And I don't know white people be out there quoting fucking keep the sneak.
You think Future is better than Killer Mike, so I can't take what you're saying about.
He is, and I like Killer Mike.
You just stepped in.
You think a guy who raps about drugs he don't do. You think a guy who raps about drugs he don't really do is to uplift the hood.
Because Bernie Sanders bought this nigga a ham sandwich one time. I'm supposed to give a fuck about him.
I already know what y'all listen to. It don't matter. Your rapper is trash. You like Tupac.
Hey.
You don't like Tupac, right? Ain't you the one that don't like Tupac? Get out of here, man. Yes, you.
Oh my God.
Well, I listened to Rap YUSUF, but you could have picked a better comparison than
Killer Mike is one of the most lyrical, important rappers we have in rap.
Hold on.
They're important.
It's important.
Okay.
Give me a Killer Mike line.
Thank you.
Give me a Killer Mike line right now.
Can I just say one thing? Just
to my head are Biggie Smalls and Nas and a few Wu-Tang.
Give me a Killer Mike verse. Give me a hot Killer Mike.
I can't give you a Currency line. I can't give you a Chris Sack line. I can't give you a UG. Well, I can give you some UGK lines. I can't give you an Outkast line. I smoke a lot, but I can tell you this: if you listen to Killer Mike, you're going to improve your fucking life.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You don't listen. Because you don't listen. Of course
I
you
listen to Future, and my life is improved.
And that says it all. That gives me what I need to know. The fuel for this conversation.
My life has improved 20 folds since I listened to Future.
You don't even need.
Tell me how you at your best now, Charles. When you at your best?
Thank you. Go back and look at my old Instagram pictures. I wasn't flossing. I wasn't flashing.
Nigga didn't have not one jack.
I'm dripping now thanks to Super Future.
Yeah, running through Rhea Perlman. You don't give a fuck.
Hold on.
Anyway, the point was, I fuck with CNN, dude. I like that he listened to rap. I like that he forcing his bosses to listen to rap. The people who hire him probably don't listen to rap.
Does it make you want to watch politics more?
I know his bosses, his supervisors, they hate that he on there rapping.
But does it make you want to listen to politics more?
No, I don't listen to politics. Not him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you watch politics, if you into politics, this shit is so left field. It's so weird. It doesn't need to be in there. It's cool if you don't watch it. It's a cool line, a meme, but that shit is dumb watching it.
That's for people like me. I don't give a fuck about what he's saying on the rest of the show. Highlight the rap lyric.
Yeah, you don't even know what the fuck the show was about. You don't even know what the whole. So how is it? So hold on. You are rap. Every time we talk about political issues, social movement, you just like, I don't give a fuck. Let's talk about rap. The shit that he trying to inspire you to talk about that you said is so important don't even move you.
I was wondering whatever happened to that black dude that made it to the seat.
To the what?
That black dude that was standing on the chairs that made all the memes. Ain't nobody said nothing about him. Did he get arrested?
Oh, no, he went to jail, bro. They denied him bail.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
They gave a white woman the okay to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
But his nigga ass
hey,
a little vacay.
His nigga ass had
you know
to sit
what's
down.
about her?
She
was planning on pleading not guilty to a simple misdemeanor trespassing charge, where she, after the fact, she was on Facebook Live while inside of there, went on the news twice, and then was still gonna plan on saying, nope, I wasn't in there.
You know what's crazy? I know what got her off. she recited some rap lyrics.
Shut the fuck up. It was all a dream. I used to
It's like, oh my God, she's got bars.
Hey man, rap is powerful. Rap moves, motherfucking get shit done with rap.
Yeah, you go right to jail. They'll bring out those lyrics.
Hey man, that's getting something done. Hey, as long as you're making a change, you're changing your address. You're changing your.
But I just want to say for the record, for the people out there, the future is so much better than Killer Mike.
Okay, you know what it is? I figured it out. Our age difference makes a bit, like in 98, when I was 20, listening to what I was listening to, y'all was 14, 15, listening with it. So that makes a big, like now that we grown, 5, 6 years don't mean shit. But when I was 20 doing what I was doing, and y'all was 14, 15, that's a big difference. So now, like when I first heard Killer Mike in 2001, ain't no telling what y'all was listening to.
Weezy all day.
So
in a dipset all day.
So that means that 2021, I am 20 years into what I've been listening to and doing what I've been doing, and it's so much different. I get that now. It took me till just now. I get it. I get it.
You did put that.
I'm not never arguing with music about y'all. Like we was not doing the same thing, listening to the same thing at no time at all. So I get it.
Yeah, I didn't know that you was there to witness Sugar Hill Gang.
To be real, the very first song I memorized was LL I'm Bad. And that was what, 89? So I don't know what
knock you out. That was mine.
Yeah,
I remember my first tape was X-Clan. I don't need rappers to educate me. I'm smarter than them.
It's not about getting education for rappers. It's about when you see how rap changes. When you've been listening to a certain rap for 20-something, you see where the shit, how it changed. Like, I ain't just listening to Killer Mike.
It's different for everybody.
I listen to Master P fucking Ghetto Dope album just as much as I listen to fucking the second Nas album, because they was out at the same time. I listened to fucking UGK at the same time as I was listening to fucking Jay-Z. I listened to everything, and I listened to the shit. I used to read the source fucking lyrics of the month. I used to stop tapes and write lyric words down and rewind and stop, write words down, rewind. I used to want to know the words to every fucking song I ever heard in my fucking life.
My
That's
nigga,
the type of person I am. Y'all didn't know that. Y'all been
love music our way.
Now you know. I don't fucking play when it comes to music. That's my shit.
Okay.
Do you write music?
I can. I rapped it. I have songs recorded.
Yeah.
I just want to say in my defense, just because I think your music is bad does not mean I have not listened to it. I've listened to enough music in my time to understand what I like. That is a preference, my nigga. Just like you mentioned LL Cool J's I'm Bad. I had that tape, my nigga. I listened to that. I need love, my nigga. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall.
Whoa, yeah.
Actually, I take that back. Radio was before that. So radio came out before I'm Bad. That was the first LL album.
What I'm trying to say is, nigga, we've listened to damn near all the same music. It's just that
but at different times.
Differently. It moves us differently.
Because we listen to it at different times. You can't tell me that a 13-year-old listening to the same song a 20-year-old is feeling the same shit as a 35-year. It's not this music moves you and makes you have certain moods and emotions. So you can't get that shit at the same time.
And like some youngin tell me that, you know, their first Kanye album was, you know, fucking My Dark Twisted Fantasy in college or some shit. And I'm like, oh, we listening to a different Kanye entirely because my experience with him was at different times. Like,
exactly.
You're not right. Like, you everything hit you different based on where you at when it hit
Yeah, Killer Mike never hit me.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Everybody, everything, music, art is subjective. Everybody don't gotta like everything.
I know.
I don't like every Killer Mike song. I just like Killer Mike.
Okay, well,
I like Killer Mike. I wouldn't listen to his music, but I like him.
I probably like every Currency song. It's not too many Currency songs I don't like, honestly.
I mean, I don't like every Future song. I don't like all the niggas I talk about. I don't like all their songs, but they make some songs that I'd be like, this is shitting on everything else. And nigga, I was there when Killer Mike dropped that Adidas song. So for him to go from that to fucking where he at now, I look at that. That I don't know if that's growth or not, or if that's strategy, my nigga. And for me,
you understand
strategy.
You know how the business work. If you on a record, a major label, and they say we need a single, you might not want to put. Biggie didn't want to put fucking Juicy. Biggie
out.
Juicy. They made him do it. That's certain shit the label tell you to do. And then you listen to Killer Mike's mixtapes when niggas start making their own decisions, and then you can hear what the fuck they really want to do. I don't even judge niggas on their records, on their major label albums, especially if they got more mixtapes.
That's why we the God.
How can I not
like Lil Wayne rap different on mixtapes than he do on fucking whatever that shit was with the fucking with the dead nigga. What was that song? Yeah, she got his shit out. She famous now. Everybody know her name.
What's her name? Tess?
Something wrong. I know her last name is Brown.
Everybody know her name. What's her name? I don't know. Something.
I don't know. But if Ellen was a thing, she probably would be on Ellen.
She's fully recovered now. Well, I know about fully, but the stuff is out. They got an African doctor.
Yeah, did it for free.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, he did it for free. It was $12,000 procedure. He did it for free. He thought it was a joke at first, but then he looked it up and was like, anything can be broken down. Anything can be broken down, chemistry wise. So he concocted a fucking elixir, and he put it in that hair. And now she's good to go. She got that 2 inches back. She got those 2 inches back that she was saving.
Excuse me. So what you're telling me is that this African doctor just invented a way for Black women to use Gorilla Glue in their weave and wash it out safely. This man just made $1 billion.
No, you need medical grade. You need medical grade stuff.
Right now, as soon as we get it to the lab and get it over the counter, it's going down.
He about to be where the money resides.
Can we mention that the nigga had his office in Beverly Hills? It's not like he not just no regular.
Time out. You've been to Beverly Hills. Some of them buildings shady as hell.
You just said he wasn't in a strip mall.
I mean,
he wasn't. He could be. Hold on, it's Beverly Hills.
Good. Well, we know Beverly Hills strip malls is built different.
No, I would have said if he was a Black doctor, yeah, but he an African doctor.
Yeah, and
you know they hustle.
And I'm sure he already had that shit on deck. Like I'm sure people have already done some dumb shit with their hair in his radio.
No, what you said about him saying about science and how anything can be, broken down, that can be made or whatever. That's funny because we was watching that America. I told y'all, we telling Skeekers we've been watching that America Is Us. And they was talking about the I don't know which episode, but they was talking about how they made the invisible ink. And then so I looked at Jill, I was like, man, science is fucking amazing. Like you can make anything, like if you know what the fuck to do.
Nigga, they're making a cloak right now. They're making an invisible cloak.
You know what's crazy, Yusuf? If you would have listened in science class in school, you would have learned that shit so many years ago.
No, man, you learn it, but you don't give a fuck about that shit. But I'm talking about like it's just so dope. Like it's just so dope. Like
when I think Ghostface said it to somebody, they were like, why is water wet? Why did Jesus rap to the Romans? Why did Jesus rap to the Romans? Why Jesus slept? I wanted to know all that. I support the Wu-Tang for getting me into science and all that shit.
See?
Yeah.
I looked up the doctor. He in real Beverly Hills. He right there, right by the Saks Fifth Avenue, right there.
Oh, he right there. Okay.
He already had tens of thousands of followers. He's like a top-notch plastic surgeon. He got Getty Images going back weeks and shit.
So his numbers in the pandemic about to go up. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I looked at the pictures and the booty jobs that he's done are not good. Charles wouldn't approve some of the butt lifts that this man has done.
No, if you're gonna get a butt lift, you get a butt lift.
Nah, these aren't even like the end results look like they still need butt lifts. So yeah.
Well, you got to give him a pass on that. As an African doctor, I don't know how many flatbacks you working with to You're not getting a lot of XP points in that. Like you said, I could do your hair. I've been working with black people.
All these fat.
They don't come to me for the ass.
What about y'all boy Junebug? He getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
No. Stop.
This is I'm loving this because every day Quincy becomes more and more closer to Max Kellerman with this terrible take. He's like, this nigga weak, this shit. This nigga got a Foot Locker deal. He's sponsored by Foot Locker.
Like
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Yeah.
He living
sponsored by Foot Locker to dance like an idiot to a song. Yeah. Ooh, he made it. He's incredible dancing.
I want to say this though. How is it going so much further than Shiggy's? How Shiggy had Drake? How did Shiggy stop this plateau and then this dude is just going and going?
Whoa. Let's never disrespect Shiggy for one. Shiggy has done a lot. He has done a lot. He started clothing brand. He was in that Drake video. And that was just one, that was one video, really. So
yeah.
Shiggy he paved the way for Junebug to Junebug. And Shiggy gonna come back. Shiggy been doing his thing, but you can never predict.
I ain't seen him since. I ain't seen him.
He's enjoying all that stuff. That's what he's doing.
Shiggy
about to put Gorilla Glue in his hair.
Got fat. Shiggy got on and got fat immediately. So it's very hard to be a dancing nigga when you got that extra weight on you. So
he can't James Harden it. He's not James Harden.
He got that.
Junebug did 4 or 5 club appearances in Atlanta in the last day. He out there getting money in the clubs, just hitting the whole South, and he did his dance hard as shit.
He did a YouTube series about a how-to on how he came up with the idea for the challenge and charged people like it was a motivational course.
Hell no.
What's wrong with that? Damn on.
He explained it.
Damn on.
He a flash in the pan.
Oh, there you go. Them people coming.
But if you a flash in the pan, nigga, you gotta cash in as much as you can right away. You talking like he gonna disappear in a week. So if I'm gonna disappear in a week, let me get some money on it while I'm in the spotlight.
Yeah,
and man, congratulations.
I think he's doing it smart because he literally is starting to make videos with other viral internet motherfuckers, which only makes his shit bigger. And he don't gotta do nothing. You talking about this silly dance, but nigga, if you could be a millionaire off a silly dance,
nigga,
do you respect your broke ass self right now?
Thank you. I'm glad you got your morals intact.
Yeah, nigga, I wish I could jitterbug my way to $1 million.
Yeah. Once you a household name, you a household name.
Just like a jiggle.
10 years from now, you remember that Junebug nigga? That's Junebug nigga. You be like,
I'm seeing all you niggas do crazy act outs on stage from now on. I see this now.
All right.
Boys about to dance, man.
So Quincy, are you acting like gimmicks don't run the world?
Quincy won't even sit up for his craft. He won't even sit up for his craft.
I've literally watched a out of shape white man do what 2 to 3 specials solely based off he takes his shirt off.
Yeah. You talking about Kreischer?
Yeah. So what I see? I know a nigga that do Vegas shows because he smashes watermelons.
Sold out shows. Yeah.
So,
You're right. It's always been the way to go. You right. That's everybody got a gimmick. Every wrestler we ever known that is great had the best gimmicks. Yeah. Rappers got gimmicks. Like the way they
have a gimmick.
Or what they known to rap about, or whatever the fuck is they gimmick, or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Some of them make sound. They got these little sound effects they make before the song starting. And all this and what Doughboy say?
Lewis had a dance coming out.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh really?
Remember Jesus?
You gotta have a sound effect to be a rapper. That's been since the inception of rap. You gotta have a sound effect.
Part
the
of
first
gimmick.
nigga that went went platinum.
Well, let's ask you. So since he was there, did the Hill Gang have ad libs when they first performed?
No, they didn't.
The Sugar Hill Gang.
They did not. They didn't even rap.
Baby, bubba to the baby.
Obviously, the Super Bowl happened. Did y'all win money, lose money? Did y'all team win? How did it go?
Hold up. First, let's address Quincy being wrong. Because
I made a bad pick.
No,
I don't want to being wrong again.
Oh shit!
Because when Tom Brady was about to play the Packers, Quincy said, "Ain't no way in hell."
Oh my Lord!
I didn't believe. I didn't believe.
He didn't say no way in hell.
I didn't believe.
I didn't believe. If Jesus came down in front of you, and then Jesus was like, "I'm coming back tomorrow," you gonna be, how could I believe? You just
don't know that nigga.
You spend your whole life.
I saw white people on a losing streak. Donald Trump missed on his insurrection. I was like, they gonna stop winning. White people not winning, and Tom Brady was on that slide. I thought it was done.
You drunk.
Well, I think you just picked the wrong white people because Patrick Mahomes is technically
yeah.
He's Steph Curry-ish.
No, Steph Curry is black. Steph Curry is 100% black. That's the
right. Yeah.
Nah, man, they both dip. They both dip. Bill and his mama dip. What you talking about?
But some white people take the L because I knew once Andy Reid's son had murdered them children.
Yeah.
I was like,
wow.
Did you see they was avoiding that?
What happened? Is that not what happened?
Wow.
Did you notice that the talking heads was avoiding that, like as an issue? Jalen brought it up on their podcast. He was like, I don't know how many other people are gonna say it, but yeah, he on the staff. It wasn't like he was at the house. Like he on the staff and he did
linebacker coach. And as soon as that happened, I was like, well, the defense is gone. The defense was like, ain't no way you could just be like into the game. And I was like, Andy Reid definitely ain't gonna be into the game. He got to pull a Your Honor right now. Like,
his son, Your Honor. His son, he had to leave Philadelphia because of his son. Like after his other son died in Philly, ODing, he was like, "Oh, nigga, like he couldn't pay attention no more." Nigga in jail talking about I just like being known. Yeah, that's why he left Philadelphia. That's why like we was all like we still love him because we was like, yeah, the city took your kids, and then he go over there and still neglected them niggas, and now he out there killing people.
Damn.
And
like his son fucked him up.
Allegedly.
And well, ain't no
allegedly.
that nigga pleaded guilty to that. Like, hey, he can't fight that. And you know, it was crazy. I tweeted about this because usually the team with the killer wins the Super Bowl, but I just had a feeling that it wasn't gonna go that way this time. And I was right. I just thought, I guess Jasmine Sullivan was on crack or high because that was the only thing she could have done that was similar to Whitney Houston in that breath. Like that's
because he ruined it, man. He should have just let her sing the whole time. He ruined it. He took away a verse and then he joined in. That was terrible, man.
Either way, she talked about that. She said she was going to do something in the vein of Whitney Houston for the national anthem. And
if he didn't start singing, she would have.
Are y'all familiar with Whitney Houston's national anthem?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, but Jasmine Sullivan is really, 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 really good, and he fucked up.
I hear you, YUSUF, but we've been talking about music a lot this episode. And if you watch Whitney Houston shit, she did that shit flawlessly and effortlessly.
Without interruption.
She walked out there in a tracksuit and a headband.
Yeah.
And then literally just walked off like, okay. A white man started crying the first note she hit.
Yeah, it's probably the best rendition of the anthem in the history of anthem.
Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye. I put Marvin Gaye makes you want to have sex when you listen to that. When he did it for the All-Star game,
yeah.
I don't know how they played ball after that, nigga.
Hey, and they in the expose, they
that was a Laker game, wasn't it?
And I only give it to Whitney Houston solely because she didn't change the song at all. The way she sang it was how you imagine the national anthem to be sang. Yeah. Marvin Gaye literally just turned that shit into fuck 'em music.
Yeah.
That had a whole different
I swear to God.
Yeah,
it was talk about getting rid of the national anthem, yo. I'm like, I'm out of here. I play that shit out. I play when I have sex.
Like, why my nipples hard for the nation?
Yeah, I throw that national anthem on, baby. We can take a knee, but we gotta play it.
I give it to Whitney just because I just think that she's the best singer ever. So I just give it to at her prime.
Have you heard Marvin Gaye? Have you heard Marvin Gaye?
Yeah, I mean it was really good. Whitney is just Whitney.
Okay.
Well, this is a dark topic, but it happened and I wrote it. So this dude who thought he was owed $277 million or $1,000, a lot, and it was on Robinhood. He thought he owed
70,000.
750,000.
Yeah.
750.
Yeah. He decided to take the burden off his family or that financial debt. He would just kill himself. And then, like they say, like the day he walked in front of the train, he got the update email from Robinhood, like, yeah, we got your account back to normal. And apparently they had just kind of did some mistakenly, like put his balance at some pending balance, some weird shit. And he tried to get in contact with him. They didn't. He couldn't contact nobody, couldn't email nobody. It took too long. And then he killed himself. And now
he panicked.
Yeah, and
so a white guy panicked. Oh,
and they sued him.
You took it there. That was what, like, we know what happens when you broke or you owe some money. That they ain't gonna do nothing. Like, and at least you got at least 30 days if you owe somebody some money. So like, you don't gotta kill yourself in 4 days. Like, come on, man.
And it's like I forget, it might have been Michael Blackson who do the sketch about why Africans do scams. It's like, we come to America and they're like, yeah, what if I borrow this $100,000 and I don't pay you back to the bank? And they like, we gonna fuck up your credit, but you're not gonna kill me? Like, they can kill you. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. They're not gonna kill you.
So, but you won't be able to get another house, but you ain't gonna kill me. You ain't gonna fuck me up. You ain't gonna show up to my house, break my knees, nothing. 790,000. I don't give a fuck. Robinhood, bye.
Man, you know, what I tell you, Yusuf, when we first started doing them stock tips, I was like, well, first thing is niggas gotta understand how the stock market work, because the way they be going up and down is gonna drive you crazy. And these new niggas is not really grasping that. And clearly, my nigga.
Yeah, he jumped the gun like a motherfucker. Literally, he jumped the train.
He jumped the train.
That's
He
fucked.
did jump the train. That was the problem.
He didn't even like pick a I don't know the best way to take yourself out, but goddamn, that can't be.
It's a shotgun. Shotgun will blow your head clean off. Anything over a 38 will do. Anything under a 38, you still might live. And then there's some other methods behind that.
There you go. But, well, rest in peace to that dude. Next, anybody else that's in financial trouble?
Nah, man, we done lost too many real niggas to be worried about some little white kid who can't. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like, I'm just telling we're telling the skiggers that's out there that might be in financial trouble. They not gonna kill you, man. It's just
you might be in financial trouble.
They're not gonna kill you.
Keep deferring.
They might blow your ass away.
You can defer the fuck out that student loan money. Like just relax, yo. Just relax.
Yeah. Also, you should not be having anywhere close to $1 million into Robinhood's app.
Take it out. And it's done.
Go to JP and Morgan. For the motherfuckers don't. Here,
You mean in this Robinhood app?
No, Robinhood free app.
You need a broker or something. You need a broker.
I guess you basically deserve.
What are you doing?
You basically deserve to get your money taken if you got that much in Robinhood. You can do Netflix and smoke and chill. So I got my picks already. And I'm not excited because I watched them, but whatever. I watched Antebellum. Okay. It was all right. Yeah. It was all right. Yeah. I like the little twist. They put a little twist on it. I watched Antebellum. Oh, Possessor on Hulu. It was all right. I thought they fooled you because on the trailer it started out with like the black girl, so you think it's about a black girl and it ain't. But we still watched it. It was funny because we was watching it and then we saw that it wasn't gonna be like the Black Star, and then we were like, man, we still want to finish watching this shit. But then it turned out to be all right. And then a pretty good action movie with the dude from Harry Potter, Guns Akimbo.
I watched that where he got the hands for guns.
Yeah. That shit, all the special effects and all the little angles and cinematography. That shit was dope.
Yeah, that's definitely a drug movie. That's a dude movie.
I'll say the movie is The Girl on the Third Floor. A man tries to renovate a dilapidated house for his growing family, only to learn that the house has other plans. And it stars CM Punk. It's a lot of twists. A lot of twists and turns. And by the end of it, you hate CM Punk and you want him to die.
I already hate CM Punk, so
it'd be perfect.
He the most.
Mine is crime scene, a disappearance at the Cecil Hotel.
I saw the trailer for that. I'm interested in that.
Yeah. I mostly like it just because I feel like I'm walking back and forth to my car because that joint's across the street.
Hell no.
Oh yeah, that's right outside.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I've always really been into this story though, and so it's kind of dope because it answers some questions. It gets real deep into it. Not as deep into the conspiracy theories as I'd like, but they touch on all of them. So the shit it's good.
Yeah, but a few people died on that, right?
Huh?
They figure out how it happened?
No spoilers.
But a few people supposed to die in there, right?
Oh, like the people. Someone probably just died there just now.
Yeah.
Someone died.
The noise was outside. Yeah.
A bunch.
Yeah.
I definitely got it on the list. I definitely got it on the
My Netflix and chill pick is Never End Again on BET Plus because my girlfriend is in it, and there you go.
What is it called?
Never End Again.
Did you watch it?
Nah, I ain't watched it
yet.
But she in it.
Camera.
But she in it though.
I'm gonna watch it to support Stella.
Oh yeah, it's produced by Master P.
Somebody's got to.
Somebody gotta watch it.
I don't have a BET
I ain't got BET Plus. Yeah, I ain't got that.
Yeah. I mean, it just that title. It sound like one of them Big Lot Presents movies. But credit's a credit, so you know.
Hell yeah. Credit is a credit.
Okay.
I want BET Plus because they got Martin.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to get. I'm about to cancel my HBO Max for BET Plus.
Oh, HBO Max, chill out.
Yeah,
Martin.
I got mine on DVD.
And a Jamie Foxx show.
Do you realize that every movie is about to drop on HBO Max? And they do.
Yeah, after I watched the Judas.
They do have the Wayans Brothers show.
And I started watching that too.
Have you watched Dick Van Dyke?
No.
You're missing.
That's on Tubi. That's on Tubi.
Dick Van Dyke?
Yep.
Oh hell yeah.
Tubi got commercials now. That shit crazy.
Tubi is for real. They got some good shit.
They do. They do. I watched stuff on there recently.
Y'all better stop sleeping on Tubi.
Okay.
The Muffin Top. I watched The Muffin Top Lady. She actually is a movie about a muffin top lady. She thinks she's fat, but she really got a big ass. And I messaged her on Instagram telling her I like that movie. And if they ever do a part 2, you gotta throw your boy in. You gotta throw your boy in.
Go ahead.
So my Netflix is most pick to be Geostorm on HBO Max.
Watched it.
Starring my man Gerard Butler, who somehow always looks like he's drunk. I have never seen a movie where he actually looked like he prepared for the role or just sobered up for the role, but he plays a scientist who created this machine that controls the weather, and then he gets kicked off of controlling the machine, and then the machine starts going haywire because somebody in the United States presidential cabinet is trying to huh? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's
real. It's real day after tomorrow.
My fault.
It's real day after tomorrow ish.
Yeah, I love 2021. That's or 2012. I love that movie. I love any apocalyptic movie where a bunch of shit be blowing up. They got at least 2 to 3 car chase scenes where niggas just be swinging to get out the, out of danger.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit's so good. They got a white lady, Aston, you gonna love that. She be swanging, she be busting out the window, all types of shit, man. It's
My only issue with Geostorm was that Gerard Butler got an accent, right, in real life.
Yeah. The nigga's fully Australian.
So it's like they had the people representing the nations or whatever. So it's why couldn't he just play Australian and then get an American to play his part or whatever? Because he was forcing that American accent. You can see it in his face. He's making the little faces to make his accent come out.
I mean, that's the problem with Hollywood is that, if you can sell a movie, then you just gonna have to be American.
Mm-hmm.
Krem's talked about Arnold Schwarzenegger constantly playing a Midwest American.
That was funny. It is funny watching him on Jingle on the Way. When I watched it, to be like he's American celebrity.
It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
It's funny as shit.
Since Gladiator did so well, Gerard Butler just got to be an American motherfucker now.
He was the sexiest man alive
for forever.
None of these niggas is. Everybody got an accent. All these fucking white actors got.
Yeah, remember
all the black actors.
Yeah. I was about to say. Remember when you first found out that Stringer had an accent? That fucked everybody up.
It didn't fuck
so
me.
Did Carcetti. So did motherfucking McNulty.
All the people that didn't have Baltimore accents, they had other accents.
when I found out Idris Elba was a UK motherfucker, I was like, man, they should have killed this nigga a long time. Should have died episode 1.
But yeah, I think everybody's pick is gonna be this weekend is gonna be that Black Messiah shit. That shit gonna be dope.
I don't know. I'm a watch.
What is that?
It's a movie about Fred Hampton and the Black Panthers and them versus the
I ain't
FBI.
watching that shit.
Well,
I'm so excited. I'm watching the shit out of that. I'm about to get a new sound bar just to watch that.
Yeah, shit. More civil rights shit. There's only one niggas to do. Remember when you ain't get justice and freedom? This is how it looks.
Fred Hampton is that nigga, and I like the story. I really like Fred Hampton.
I haven't.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I'm not that into Fred Hampton. I gotta be honest with you, but from the extended trailers, I don't know if it's gonna be what we think it is, because it's called The Black Messiah, and Judas, and Lakeith Stanfield is playing the Judas nigga. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be more of how a black man took down another black man.
Yeah, because he worked for the FBI and they called him the Black Messiah. That was his code. That was what they called Fred Hampton.
So it's a takedown movie. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
If you know about Fred Hampton,
I
mean, watch a documentary on YouTube or something right quick to get you hyped, prepared, and then
And it's going to be, you're right that it's going to be more like the mental representation of it is, yeah, no, it wasn't the FBI that came and killed this black man. No, it was this black man that killed this black man, and that, like, right. I get that, but visually it looks great. I like that the story is being told. Yeah, they taking the narrative of it somewhat, maybe, as they do in everything. I want to see this movie.
Just like when they do slavery movies. But the good news, at least with this one, is Ryan Coogler, and we know what he did. We know what Ryan Coogler do. So
the soundtrack has slaps on it.
And the soundtrack is good too.
I feel some type. I'm just being a hoe ass nigga because I do feel some type of way about that soundtrack. I felt it was in bad performance or showing or whatever the fuck you want to say. For Jay-Z to hold on to that Nipsey Hussle track and then drop it on the soundtrack. It's like I feel like this shit is gonna be bad because they're doing those type of things to try to get people to buy into little pieces of it. So I'm like, I
ain't heard it. I'm just going by who on it, and then Hit Boy is the executive producer, and then how good Black Panther soundtrack was, and they got the same people overseeing that soundtrack. So
is it gonna be better than Above the Rim?
Only like two songs.
You got a list?
Above the Rim?
Yeah, Above the Rim soundtrack was uno numero.
Only like 2 songs on there, maybe 3.
Okay, Charles is tired.
And you gonna sit there and talk about me telling me I don't like Tupac when that nigga got to pour out some liquor for me?
That's one of the songs that's all that I like. And everything else on there is R&B. I don't like fucking.
Tell me what I need.
I don't like Jodeci and Danny Boy and the Jodeci song I like. I like Jodeci, but I don't like that song on that soundtrack. Anyway,
I was like, that shit don't got enough R&B, man. That's what made my fucking movies back in the 90s raw. You remember when niggas used to dunk in the butter rim and all them basketball movies to be don't walk away, boy. Niggas.
No, but as far as this Black Messiah shit, seriously, if y'all ain't really hip to Fred Hampton, find a good 10-15 minute documentary on YouTube, or Skeegers. They got a Black Panther documentary on Netflix. I think it's still on there unless they took it off, but whatever. So just get hip to Fred Hampton before Friday. Well, actually before damn, you ain't got long. Get hip to Fred Hampton before you watch this, or after, whatever. But watch other shit about Fred Hampton. I give you an example of how cold he was. He had united all the poor people, no matter what race, black, white, Puerto Rican. They was all ready to fight the man. And he had one day was a police marching, and he had stopped to say hi to he said a little girl in her Sunday best. She had on her little outfit, her little patent leather shoes. Hey, little girl, you look so pretty. He said the little girl looked at him and said, fuck you, pig. And he said couldn't have been no more than 4. That's how Fred Hampton had everybody feeling. So that's how powerful Fred was. Black Messiah. Check him out.
He was that nigga.
Yeah, and if
Happy
you
Black
do watch
History
any
Month.
Black Panther documentaries, anytime Huey P. Newton starts speaking, just mute your TV.
But
I like that
really,
you knew you could do cocaine with the fire.
you hear more about Huey than you do about Fred, because like granted, you know, Huey started the thing or whatever, but like Fred to me was so much colder, and his message was stronger, and his actions was like on point. And the way they took him out was a clear indication of how big of a threat he was. And that's like, he's like my favorite civil rights person.
Yeah, man.
I still like Big Gregory, but you know.
Big Gregory is that guy too.
Yeah, I fuck with Big Gregory.
Best.
It's Black History Month, skiers. Read Nigger and Beyond Nigger. Both Big Gregory books.
I actually just read a book. I read Harlem Summer. That shit was pretty good. It's about like Harlem in the 1920s.
I just downloaded an app that got free Audible books. They all supposed to be free. So I'm gonna find me some good shit.
I just got me a bitch that reads to me at night.
That's futuristic.
It's funny, y'all.
That's a future
Sometimes
tweet.
nigga act the scenes out for him.
That's one of them future. That's a definitely.
I got a bitch reading to me. That's good.
That's a future meme. Make it
I like that. Bitch reading to me. I wish I did comedy. I wish I did stand-up comedy.